What is going on, YouTube? Hidden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we're going to be looking at Bitcoin, Ethereum XRP, as well as Cardano to USD. We're also going to be looking at the S&P 500 if we have time. As you guys know, we are going to be doing Cardano for the remainder of this week, but definitely make sure to drop a comment down below as to which altcoin you would like to see here reviewed next week. Last week, you guys chose Tron, which did absolutely amazing, up 115%. In the week that we reviewed the coin, which made huge profits for a lot of people. To my surprise, you guys did very well choosing that coin. So we're hoping Cardano does the same this week, and then definitely make sure to leave a comment so I know which one does really well next week, and we'll review it here on the channel to kind of figure out which one's going to be a good buy and long or a good short opportunity. And then obviously we're going to be looking at the phenomenal explosion that is happening within XRP right now that I am super pumped to see, as we've been mentioning $1 hitting XRP for a very long time here on the channel, and we have finally successfully done it. So I am extremely excited to jump into today's video specifically and talk about this. Hopefully you guys are just as excited as I am. Obviously we're going to be looking at the other cryptos as well as find out what the next target analysis will be for XRP, because things are just popping off, guys. So if you guys are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up as this does help support the YouTube algorithm. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at CryptoVOfficial. This way, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can DM me over there. Otherwise, let's jump into today's episode. Alright guys, I don't even know where to begin. I guess I'm just going to quickly flash through everything that's on my screen so that you guys can see, and then we'll dive into the video specifically. But obviously, top 10 cryptocurrencies, everything is just exploding phenomenally. Literally over yesterday, XRP is up to number 4, which is pretty much where it should be, if not even higher than Binance. And we are currently up 41% on the day and 75% across the board. Top 10 cryptos, everything is doing very well, but nothing is comparing in stature to XRP, which is just insane because we have been tracking this coin to a T, waiting for the possible opportunity to buy into XRP and capitalize off this run, and it has finally done so and paid off tremendously. I've made personally over like $5 grand doing so, and I have a lot of traders as well that have made close to $7,500 literally in just a day. And I know there are so many more people out there that have, taken advantage of this market and on XRP and have, exploded in price. I'm going to flash it here on the screen. Just one of our traders who's messaged me and shown me their profits. Feel free to do so. Send me your profits that you've made, to my Instagram or Twitter. Tag me, whatever you want to do. Direct message, whatever it is. And I'll definitely show it on the screen. I'm not going to say who their name is just for keeping things anonymous, but just, congratulations. You know who you are. Congrats on the amount, major profit and major bono that you've made. It's absolutely insane. But looking at this is why we focus on a ton of different cryptocurrencies instead of just one like other YouTubers, because we want to capitalize off runs constantly. We want to make a habit out of this. We want to make a full-time thing out of this, or just a hobby that we can take advantage of constantly. So when we look at all the different cryptocurrencies, as many as we can pretty much capitalize off these runs. So looking through things right here, you can see XRP is obviously over $1, which is insane because look what we've been saying the past couple of videos. The past 3 videos, we've been saying $1, $1, $1. And finally today, we broke through that $1 resistance and we just shot up. So I'm extremely excited to see this. We've talked about it pretty much every day. The fact that we're going to be seeing that bull market come for XRP, and we've done so, and we hit our target at $1, and I'm just absolutely flabbergasted. So moving forward now, I showed you XRP. This is Ethereum, which you're going to have to talk about. Today's video might go a little longer. We have Bitcoin, we have Cardano, and the S&P 500, which is doing absolutely phenomenal. I've been making a killer long-term growth profit off of the S&P 500 as well. So what a lot of people don't know is after I make profitable trades on cryptocurrency, I want to find a conservative way to invest this without actually losing money for the most part. So the best thing for, slow and steady growth, which, averages about 12% a year of compounding interest is, long, very, 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 good, strong money markets or mutual fund money markets with, you could do blue chip money markets, tech money markets. Just look at the 10-year average, which is about 12 to 13% per year. So I take my profits and I invest them into, the stock market. Only some of them. Granted, this is a hobby, but I invest some of it. I've got, probably like 30K invested into it, and I just slowly let that grow up, and that's been able to make me like 4 or 5 grand, even more, just in the past couple of months of just compounding interest, which is insane. But to jump right into the market specifically, I want to talk about XRP here. Now, the crazy thing is how many people have taken advantage of this. The thing that I showed on the screen of the $7,500 profit was made using BitYard. This is an insane profit-making website. I just love how basic and easy it is to use. Specifically on XRP, it was extremely easy to capitalize off this run. You can see where the top is. It's very, very, very easy to find where that resistance was. Right here, you can see we've made quite a bit of profit from the last time just trading around with these cryptocurrencies. Once we broke through resistance, it's literally been game on. 63-cent resistance. Once that was crossed, it just shot up in price, and we've literally just moved our stop losses up, or we've sold it, capitalized, entered a new stop loss, and have just, carried that up to the top, and it's pretty much been fairly profitable. Now, it's made me a couple $1,000s literally over yesterday, which is insane, and I want to talk about that in a second. But obviously, definitely check out BitYard. I did link it in the description, as well as in the comments down below. Obviously, you can sign up. We've had over 1,000 people so far sign up to the website, and I've got nothing but great reviews and feedback from everyone. So definitely make sure to check out this website. They offer a demo account as well if you guys want to take advantage of the demo account, as well as the leverage trade that's so easy to do. The margin trading of putting in, like, let's say 1,000, we're leveraging it by 11 times right now. We can buy long, we can short the market, which might be what we're going to be doing in the very near future. Sorry if I'm speaking fast. I just had my my coffee. You can see what it says here. Done. Finally done with that. That means finally graduated from college a couple months ago. But moving forward, you can see major bull run. I mean, this is insane, guys, and I want to talk about it because I talked about it yesterday, but this is what I wait for. This is what I live for in cryptocurrency. Market moves like this. I mean, I am just so drawn back, and I am just shocked and surprised of the major runs and the techniques that we've developed over the past couple of years to lock in profits, and the websites we've found to help us do that. It's just absolutely mind-blowing to me. So let's just scroll back a few days, then we'll talk about where we're going to be headed to, things of that nature, what I'm doing. So the other day, the major thing we were focused on for XRP specifically was with a resistance retesting 63 cents. We knew that if we were able to close above 57 cents, where we've had problems here above this resistance right here, we would be buying in. I was waiting for a closing candle above 57 cents, which happened yesterday, bought us in, and then immediately it shot us up a little bit. We created a stop loss. It sold us out. We got stopped out. Only a little bit of profit there, I remember. And then it fell lower, but we waited again. So 2 days or 3 days ago, I made a video talking about how we started to run again, and we actually closed above 63 cents. So this is what I said. I like to play it conservative. So the second I saw an opportunity where we closed above 57 cents, it doesn't really matter when, that's when I'm going to be buying in. And we closed above 57 cents at 63 cents. So I bought in, taking a conservative risk. Even though we saw this candle immediately wick up and close below here, that's the prime example of why I wait. So you'll notice we closed at 57 cents. So this wasn't a good day to buy in. That's why I wait for an immediate closure above 57 cents. So even if I missed out on some profit here, I was able to buy in at 63 cents. Yes, I said this yesterday. I bought in at 63 cents, taking on some loss because I didn't buy in at 57, because we didn't close at 57. Because you can see every single time we've done that in the past, when we close above 50 or when we trade above 57, the end of the day, we end up correcting and retracing all the way back down below the 57-cent resistance, and we end up losing money. So I've learned, wait till that candle closes. Wait till it closes, then we buy in. Numerous times, even on March 30th, we shot up. We went to 58 cents. If you bought in here, you would have seen loss because we corrected all the way back down to 56. It's happened multiple times. Same thing here. Went all the way up, hit 59 cents, didn't close, closed all the way back down to 57. You would have lost money. We did it here. We closed at 58 or 60 cents. We bought into it. because we closed above 57. That's what we talked about. We shot all the way up. We went to 64. I obviously had a stop loss open to, in that what if scenario that we headed higher, that's what the stop loss is for. We headed up higher. I moved my stop loss up, and obviously we corrected lower, and it stopped me out, and I only made probably like 40 or 50% profit on the leverage trade all the way up, and then we got stopped out. Then the next day, 3 days ago, we saw the same movement happen. We opened at 57. We went all the way up. I waited. I looked. I saw us retest 63 cents. We closed above 63 cents. Immediately, I bought into the market, creating that stop loss again. Now, I was very shocked with how quickly we hit 63 cents. I said that before. I was anticipating us to retest 63 cents probably mid-April. I was looking more towards April like 14th or 13th, but we actually managed to do that a day later, which was mind-blowing, but I knew that target was coming. So we closed above 57 cents as explained. So I bought into it, which is what you guys did too. A lot of you guys did. And immediately after that, guys, we exploded yesterday. Absolutely exploded yesterday. Just it blew my mind. The amount of money we were able to make just off this one candle paid for the days and days and weeks that we haven't been able to make profit. And that's why I like this market, because there's always another run. There's always another opportunity. And as a conservative trader, I know I can wait. If I balance out my money, some guy made $7,500. You can make that money and expand it out until the next opportunity and the next run approaches, and then it pays ourselves off. $7,500, people don't make that in a month. Even if it took us a month to make, that's $7,500, and most people are doing this as a hobby on top of their normal income. So it's insane to see that growth. So what did we do? We moved up. Moved a stop loss up, we moved up higher, we moved a stop loss up. Obviously, there's ways to do this. Sometimes, I've noticed a little weird feature on BitYard. Sometimes it lets you do it, and I've done it before, and sometimes it doesn't. When it doesn't let me do that, I sell immediately and I buy back in, creating a stop loss a little bit lower. It's just unfortunately how that works. But for those that are questioning it, that's exactly how you do it. So if market moves up a little bit and I can't move my stop loss up, which I'm having trouble doing at cases on BitYard, and I've been reaching out to them to ask them why. I've done it before and now I can't. I would sell off and then create a stop loss a little bit lower. So I'm locking in my profits already, creating the same trade, and then the stop loss is just a little bit higher, just allowing me to continue to move my trade up slightly. And then obviously we had to pay an overnight fee because of this, and then immediately I went up. So here's the crazy thing, is we actually got stopped out. I'm done. I'm out of the market. I didn't capitalize off the major pump to like $1 because the problem was this major flare downwards, which is expected because of how extremely overbought we are. So I lost out on some of this. We got stopped out, which is fine. I mean, I made enough profit to get out of this. I'm not greedy. And as a conservative trader, I'm fine with that. I don't need to capture every little dime that I make off the top. It's fine with me. I want to just make that a little brighter there. Cool. And then immediately we pushed down. It sold us off, and then obviously we went higher, which is fine. I've stopped out. We made a good profit, and there you go. So it's very nice to see that. I'm very excited that everyone made profit as well. And now I'm taking a step back. I've made my profit. I'm waiting. XRP saw a major run. It's very hard to now figure out where exactly this coin could go to. We obviously have a few different indicators we can use. Obviously, the daily is definitely harder as we're hitting resistance, but we can, flip-flop. We can go to the weekly right now, get a better look. You can see kind of where we are. We absolutely smashed above the moving averages here, which is just absolutely incredible. But you can see we're coming up to like resistances here. They're hard resistances because we haven't been to like $1 in freaking months ever since actually we haven't hit this since 2018. That's actually insane. It's been 2 years since we've retested highs like this. So major pump on this coin. There's a very good chance we could head higher. I also remember the last time we saw a major pump back in 2017 over here, December 2017. This happened months later after we saw Bitcoin see its monumental explosion. That's when XRP started to see those major movements as well. So it's very possible we can start this. Obviously, some of you guys long-term can definitely hodl some XRP. It's possible. But short-term trades, this is going to be some very risky business right now. We are extremely overextended. We're getting overbought. We are overbought on the weekly. Obviously, we've shot up to extreme highs, and we can still do that. And it's starting to look kind of like this. So we just have to take some risks because this is nobody can trade on that. I don't know how else to explain that. Nobody can trade on a major pump all the way up. That's why, if you have some bag, stored away, just in case we pump up, go for it. But right now, it is going to be extremely aggressive and extremely hard to trade a coin that really is just going to be taken by, FOMO. Because right now, we're going to be entering FOMO unless we start to reverse. Because I'm going to keep saying that we're going to reverse, we're going to reverse, we're going to reverse. There's a good chance we're just going to keep pumping higher because I've seen it back in 2017. Now, as for Ethereum, hitting resistance, not surprised. I'm really waiting for the coin to dump. We discussed this yesterday. I'm waiting for the reversal to happen and pull us back down to bottom support. You can see we're kind of double topping very slightly on the 4 hour. Maybe we'll see it a little better. You can see it's actually looking more like a double bottom to my surprise here. This is kind of like a double bottom pattern. Maybe some of you guys noticed this. Definitely let me know in the comments what you think about the XRP movement. But look, or let's just draw like this, 1, 2, and then back up. So this is a double bottom formation, which is quite interesting. So Ethereum is definitely on my radar. We might have to buy into, Ethereum right now that we're seeing that 4 hour double bottom. We'll see how this coin wants to trade. But during this whole insane movement, Bitcoin isn't even doing anything. And that's, what's kind of interesting to me. Bitcoin's been flatlined out. Bitcoin hasn't been moving at all, which is just, to my surprise. Usually Bitcoin is the market mover. It seems like altcoins are definitely coming back and it's becoming alt season. But the sideways trading is definitely a good sign. We're flatlined out on the MACD. On the relative strength indicator, we're at 57. We could be a little lower, closer to 50. But the sideways trading is continuing to play out. So we'll see exactly how this moves. But, right now they're not my major focus. I'm still watching them every day, but we'll see exactly how that moves. And then lastly with Cardano. Cardano is pretty much filling out its last freaking day on its beautiful symmetrical triangle. We're pretty much flatlined out right now on the 50, which looks better. We're slightly undervalued on the MACD, which looks good. So I'm waiting for Cardano to pop. It's going to happen any minute now, any day now, and I am going to capitalize off that run. Now, obviously, we're slightly ahead of this resistance here. I didn't buy into it just yet because I just don't think it's got enough volume to do so. We can obviously tweak this a little bit. Maybe we'll look at the 4 hour for reference just to draw these lines a little bit straighter, and maybe that will help us. But if we grab this right now, maybe we pull this up a little bit just to, find out where these resistances are exactly. So we can probably cap it like this, just like that, and that might help us move forward. You can see now where we've hit resistance, where we've hit supports 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then resistance at the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this might look a little better to you guys. That's sometimes I like to use the 4 hour as an adjustment period, but you can see what I'm referring to. So this kind of like reassures where this market is headed. You can see we're still pinging off resistance. There's only like a day or two left, and then we might see a major swing in Cardano. So I'm really hyper focused on Cardano right now, more than Bitcoin and Ethereum. But obviously, if you guys are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up as this does help support the YouTube algorithm, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.